two. We had the initial investment of $20,000, the initial startup investment. And there has not been any other investment put into it. I thought we put in another 10,000 just a few months, what was it, 6 months ago?
Jane Bush, could you
There's been 2
respond to that?
transactions. This would be the third, right?
Auto store.
Lotteries. Can I make one of her opinion was prevails over her question? She's aware. But we could watch the muttering in the background.
We initially put the two $20,000 or two $10,000 packets in it. We had 2 contracts, both of which were $20,000 contracts, and we returned to our capital in Tacos the $20,000. We've also had, since then, we've been working on additional contracts. We've had a lot of legal fees. We've had consultants coming out and working with us. We've had some travel for our economic developer. And we have 2 contracts, that one of which we already contracted with an employee in Hawaii. The second one's getting ready to start here in Quick. And I'm going to need the additional funding for payroll to begin those contracts. So that would be a total of $30,000 invested in this company.
If we pass this resolution, or
If you pass this resolution, you will have to pay $30,000.
in other words, we've only put 20,000 in it so far.
That is correct.
That's what I thought.
That is correct. And there's plenty of money in financial services to fund this. So it won't stretch anything anywhere.
And I understand that Delaware Financial Services has something like $67,000 cash.
57.
57. Is there any other discussion? Thank you, Jim. Questions called. All in favor of passage of Resolution 2016-43, please say aye. Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
Is that 2 opposed? And 4, let the record show that the motion to pass resolution 2016-43 passes 4 yes, 2 no's. Could the secretary please?
Yes, sir.
To renew the existing aid to tribal government contract for a period beginning October 1, 2016. Resolution 2016-44, authored by Dana Merle, Administrative Assistant to Chief Brooks. And that would be, whereas on about April 19th, 2013, the Delaware Tribe submitted a proposal to the Bureau of Indian Affairs, Eastern Oklahoma Regional Office, to administer its own aid to tribal government funding in an appropriate amount of $241,073. And whereas the Delaware Tribe of Indians and the Cherokee Nation of Oklahoma entered a memorandum of understanding dated October 24, 2008, duly ratified by the governing bodies of the respective tribes, governing the terms and procedures by which the Delaware Tribe of Indians should receive and administer certain federal funds appropriated for the benefit of Indians residing within the boundaries of the Cherokee Nation's former reservation in Oklahoma. And whereas Section 3G8 of the said memorandum of agreement explicitly authorizes the Delaware Tribe to receive said aid to tribal government funds budgeted by the United States government for the use and benefit of the Delaware Tribe of Indians, thereby making any further agreement wholly unnecessary. And whereas despite the existing provisions of the memorandum of agreement, the Office of Self-Governance, Department of Interior, nonetheless erroneously required an additional agreement between the Delaware and Cherokee to effectuate the transfer of funds to the Delaware tribe. Whereas, without ratifying the position of the Office of the Self-Governance and without waiving any legal rights under federal law or the Memorandum of Agreement, the Delaware tribe and the Cherokee Nation, for expediency purposes, have negotiated the attached implementation agreement between the Delaware and the Cherokee. And whereas the Delaware Tribal Council is aware of the letter dated July 23rd, 2012, informing the Cherokee Nation of funding for the Delaware Tribe of Indians will no longer be included in the Cherokee Nation's compact. And whereas the BIA has issued a notice of expiring contract of the Delaware Tribe of Indians dated July 27, 2016, stating the PL 93-638 program contract number A14AB00167 with the appropriation amount of $241,073 will be expiring September 30th, 2016, and whereas in accordance with the Indian Self-Determination and Education Assistance Act regulations at 25 CFR 900.12, a renewal proposal and tribal resolution is required for renewal of the contract expiring, and whereas to ensure the renewal award will be in place effective October 1, 2016, all of the requested documentation should be submitted to the Division of Self-Determination no later than August 15, 2016. And whereas the Delaware Tribal Council of the Delaware Tribe of Indians requests the BIA to accept this resolution 2016-44 and its renewal proposal for the PL 93-638 program contract number A14A-V00167 with the appropriation amount of $241,073, which will be expiring September 30th, 2016. Now therefore be it resolved, the Delaware Tribal Council of the Delaware Tribe of Indians does hereby authorize, approve, and support the renewal of PL 93638 program contract number A14AV00167 with the appropriation amount of $241,073 to ensure the renewal award will be in place effective October 1, 2016.
Also move.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion on this motion? Question been called. All in favor of the resolution, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Let the record show that resolution 2016-44 vote passes 6 yes, 0 no. Do I hear any further business?
I just want to give a shout out to our CFO, Gene Lewis. We got our audit back. We got a great audit back. So I think she deserves a round of applause.
I agree totally, Gene. We ought to give you a second round of applause. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion.
Motion been made and seconded to adjourn. All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Are we through? You take care?